Hi, Elena. All right, I'm so excited to look into your boss and how he's feeling about you as far as sexually, and not only that, but what is he planning to do with you if he's elected as mayor? Because you said the tides are turned in his favor, and it's almost certain he will be winning. And you are feeling that he's been telling you in the 5D that when he is elected, he will take you with him to the mayor's office. He needs you to be there with him and work to be executed properly, and he needs someone who gets him, and you would like to confirm what are his thoughts and matters about that. Okay. Will he take you? You said unfortunately things are not getting better at work. They're worse than ever, and it would be very difficult for you to be left alone there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And you saw an interview of him, and he was trying to hide his smirk when he was mentioning the accounting department. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. The future mayor's office. Okay, I think he gets happy when thinking about you. I would agree with that. And no, it's okay. I like you sharing this stuff with me because I think it's good that you share it with me and you get it off your chest and stuff like that. And I'm happy to be here for you. All right, so I want to do a little channeling too because I think that that'll do this situation justice to channel and really talk to spirit. Like I can channel. I don't even really need a lot of cards, but I will use some cards to verify what I'm getting. But yeah, I will channel and I will use some cards, okay? So, Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Elena about her questions at hand, Spirit. Please speak through me as you always do and help me to tell Elena everything that she needs to hear and the truth about these two questions at hand. Speak through me as I asked before, Spirit. And Spirit, please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna spritz some cleansing spray. Okay, I'm just going to put a few of these. How is he feeling? I'm just gonna put a few of these out. I don't know why I was hearing it's still complicated. I was hearing that Spirit just said it's still complicated. Okay, and then you had sent me a follow up email about the car ride or something about his wife. It sounds like, oh, and you said, yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay. It sounds like he's having a lot of, what I am sensing is his heart is opening up to the idea. In a way, it's like his heart is opening up to love, and his brain is saying, no, 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 no. I don't want that. We can't have that. It's like he's fighting himself. Because in my mind, clairvoyantly, I am seeing the Five of Swords, which stands for conflict, discord, fighting yourself. Okay. So I do feel he's fighting himself. Um, I was hearing Walking Dead. I feel like that is very extreme, but I feel like he's almost dead inside if he's not thinking about you. I know that sounds weird, but he's so addicted to you. Ooh, I have chills. He's addicted to you, so he feels dead or numb inside if he's not thinking about you. Ooh, gosh, that feels really powerful. That's really hitting home for me. So as soon as I said that, I said it twice out loud, and both times I got chills cascading down my arms and legs. So I know that's true. He's bored, and when he thinks of you, gives him excitement and a thrill. He wants you everywhere by his side. Okay, so, whoa. Just getting these cards ready to verify what my intuition is already telling me. And I wouldn't be surprised if these go along with what I'm getting. Okay. Spirit. Wow, did you see that happen? That was so fucked up. I don't even know what happened, but something just ooh, some ghosty shit was happening there. That was weird. Oh, I get that sometimes. This little guy fell over. That's for good luck. But then the rose. Ow, jeez. That was kind of freaky, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, no ghosties allowed. No bad spirits allowed here. No negative forces allowed here. Okay. All right. So yeah, somebody doesn't want you to know. Um, maybe he doesn't want you to know. Let me take a moment now and see, and I'm gonna light some sage too, cause yeah, I don't want anything bad here. I feel like there's, whoa, ooh, there's a force at work, something that doesn't really want the two of you together, something, a force that doesn't really want you to be together. I just heard, yeah, and she's got brown hair. Okay. Maybe that's his wife, I don't know, or a coworker, or somebody who knows that the two of you have something special. But I'm seeing a heart, a broken heart. I feel like this is breaking his heart because he wants you everywhere with him. Yes, he wants to take you everywhere with him and have you by his side, because I'm seeing like his heart like this, but it's like broken like that. It's okay. Will he want to take her if he wins this thing? I just heard hands down. Hands down if he wins this thing, which, the future can change, but it's almost a landslide. I was hearing like it's almost a landslide, and the probability is quite high that he will, but things can always change, but the probability is quite high, because I was hearing it's a landslide. The probability, I can't talk. The probability is high that he would want you there. He does want you there. If he was to win, Spirit, would he be able to take her with him or have her accompany him? You make him look good. Okay? I just heard that. I heard he's proud of you. He's proud, and he wants to tell people about your accomplishments, which is funny because I don't know a lot about what you do for a living. I know you said you're like in a logistics or accounting or something like that, but like he wants to tell praises. He wants to sing your praises. So I could actually see him bragging to people about you. He feels a real heart-to-heart connection with you, like he's known you for many lifetimes. Yeah, he wants to have a lot more opportunities to be alone with you. And so yeah, I just heard he'd be crazy not to. But also, I heard it's just for fun. It's just for fun. So he's getting like a kick out of it, but he's not going to be able to commit. But he's getting a kick out of it and a thrill. But I do feel he's almost like feeling his heart starting to get invested in you. And he's like, wait. It's more of like a remembrance. Kind of like remembering like a love from a past life. So he's like, no. And he's falling in love with you. That's why, the main reason why he wants you by his side now. Grow old along with me. Okay, he wishes that the two of you were married and growing old together. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you by the Hollies. So these two songs, that's kind of crazy because you might want to watch my collective tomorrow. These came out in there, so there may be a message for you on my Mystic Rose Tarot collective tomorrow. It's such a small group that tunes into that channel, and that's okay. But yeah, I really do think that because these two came out in that reading for tomorrow, that yeah, there's probably a message in there for you. Maybe you might want to give it a try, but these two songs came out in there too. So you may want to listen to these songs because it's like an addiction. It's a growing addiction he has for you. Yeah, this happened in the past. It's like a past life remembrance. He's like, oh my God, I loved her in a different lifetime. He doesn't even know what the heck that means. But it's like, it is kind of like communication on the 5D. In his like logical mind, if you asked him, he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? He'd be like, I don't know what the hell you mean. Like communicating in the 5D. What the hell does that mean? But his soul knows. This is like something his soul knows and remembers. Do you feel this too? He feels it. He feels it and he's scared. He's like, oh my God, are you in love with me too? Or what is this? Like, It's an addictive feeling, but it's also, it feels like a longing. Why aren't you answering? Okay, so he's almost like afraid too that um something here about like he doesn't want you to stop talking to him, or like he doesn't want there to be a strain on your communication or for things to get awkward, because if things get awkward between you, then he's not going to be able to have you by his side, and he's going to have to um like I was hearing cut ties, okay, or distance. So he's trying to walk that line of like not feeling awkward, but also there's a need or a desire to talk to you, and he's just walking that line. It's a fine line. You're my reason to wake up every morning. He wants to go to work because of you. So that does not surprise me. You're perfect for me in every way. See, he wishes he was married to you and that you could just be by his side. Since I met you, I cry less, I laugh more, and my life is better. Like, he didn't even think his life could get better. I don't think he even knew he was all that miserable until he met you, and then he was like, oh, fuck, now I am miserable. It's like you kind of came along, and like, it's like somebody eating dollar store chocolate their whole life, right? And then here you come walking in there, and you are like Giordali, or that really expensive, exquisite chocolate from France, and you make the dollar store taste like shit now. You know what I mean? Like he's seen you. It's like the comparison. It's now he feels like he knows. It's been a revelation to him. He's like, oh my god, I could have her. I could have that finer chocolate, but now I got to spend my life eating dollar store chocolate. Or like, like that's not cool. But I mean, if that's what he chooses, then that's what he chooses. But he may think too, for his reputation, that he needs to keep that intact, and that this is just for fun, but like his heart is falling for you. And he's like, what the hell is happening? I'm not mature enough for an adult relationship. Okay. Marry me. Yeah. He may even feel like if the relationship between him and his wife aren't good, he may blame himself for that he's at fault for the degradation of their relationship, because he's having thoughts about you, and he's like wishing he was married to you. So he kind of blames himself, and it's making him feel like guilty. So hopefully he doesn't pull his energy back, but if he does, that's why. And if he doesn't take you, that would be like the only reason why. I feel like he may be trying to like distance himself a little bit from you. That's just what I'm kind of getting. And this could be a future thing, because look, yeah, he's falling in love with you. What did I say? He's falling in love with you. His thoughts are getting more and more sexual, but also like love related, romance. He loves going into work. It used to be that he kind of like just was like, it was a drag. Going into work, it wasn't fun. It was slow moving. There wasn't a lot of happy moments. And then you walked in, and it's like the easy breezy, beautiful cover girl walked in with the wind blowing and your hair, you know what I mean? Like you just walked in there like a rock star or something, and he was like, whoa. And it literally like took his world and turned it upside down. And now, yeah, he's fighting with himself, because he's like, no, I can't fall in love. So he's fighting with himself, Five of Wands. And he knows too that there's someone else that's competing for his heart, and it's like the swords are kind of representative of that competition. So he's thinking of his wife. Sometimes he thinks about like, he goes off into like a daydream about you and her like having a fight, pulling hair and fighting over him. Oh my goodness. I just had another naughty little thought that I think he's been having. Yeah, he may pull his energy back because he's getting carried away with this. He's feeling a little guilty because he may be fighting a little bit more, or like just not as happy anymore. So I feel like he may be pulling away from you a little bit more. If it's not you, then it's from his wife, because he's getting defensive here. So watch for that. If he does pull his energy away from you, then that's why. But if you guys get closer, it's because he's getting further away from his wife. So it could go both ways. It could flip-flop. He's very confused about it. So He's like guilty, but yet having fun, the time of his life, and yet falling for you and putting on the brakes and saying, no, 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 no. I see him having a lot of like visuals, visualizations of like, this might sound bad, but like blowjobs. Lots of sloppy blowjobs, but not just you and like his wife at the same time. Like, oh my God. You're probably like, what? No, but like, I think I touched on this a little bit, how he kind of sometimes it blends together. He's been with her for a while, and I feel like there is like some kind of loving feeling there. So it's like a bleed over. He wants you, but his heart does kind of love her too. He feels very torn or split. And also, like I mentioned about the reputation, but sometimes because he's still sexually active with her, because they do live together and he still has sexual needs, if he's thinking about you, sometimes the two blend together and he's with both of you in spirit. I know that might sound funny, but like that's why I think the Five of Swords came up with the competition. And I see him like thinking about two of you like fighting over his dick and stuff like that. And it turns him on, like the thought of that just turns him on. So he thinks about that, like the three of you. The thoughts of that are getting more and more intense because it's like almost unwarranted. He's not trying to, but he can't be with you physically, so he can only be with her. So there's more of a blend over. And yeah, there's more of a blend over, so it's like, oh my God, I just heard blend over, and then I heard a voice say bend over. Oh, see, that's the thing, is he's having more and more sexual thoughts about you, Elena, and also I feel like he's waiting for to see more of your skin. I don't know if the weather's getting nicer where you are, but he's hoping that you'll be showing more skin, and he's also having these visions of like he's in charge of you, and almost like kind of like bending you over in different spots around the office. It's getting so intense for him though that, like I said, he's trying to like push it because I keep seeing him going like, no, no, no. And like there's been moments where he's telling me where he almost came up to you and like grabbed your ass, or like wanted to like just be like, like shake it and like smack your ass and stuff, but he's like, no, no, no. And he has to like hold himself back because he almost like, it's almost like he's having like this vivid reenactment in his mind of like the two of you together, these moments. It's hard work too for him to hold these back, because he's like, damn, I want to like just grab her ass, I want to just shake it, I just want to like, like I said, like he wants to bend you over like everywhere and anywhere in the office, and he wants it now, he doesn't want to wait, but like, so he can't, so he has to go home and have sex with her, and it's like, if he's thinking about you, um it's complicated for him, it's hard for him, it's difficult, makes him feel like an ass, it makes him feel like an egoist, because and he's falling in love, like I can't make that up, he's falling in love with you, every day you make him happy, it's like a shot in the arm. So yeah, his even the love making, Spirit just said the sexual thoughts he's been having about you are turning more romantic in nature, more into love making and like romance and stuff, like chocolate and wine and like feeding each other and all these like romantic kinds of things. Wow. Okay, so it's taking more of a twist with the heart. So maybe there is some kind of message for you in the Tarot Collective. Tune in and let me know what you think of that tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you take real good care, and know that I never judge you. I know where where you're at with this in your heart, and I think you're a great person, and I'm really glad that we could connect and that we can still connect, because it's always a fun time too. All right, well, I hope that I hear back from you soon, and stay safe. Bye.